Hey, home care bosses. Hello, hello, hello. Professor Sue here. If you are here, please say hello. Let me know that you are here. If you are catching the replay, still say hello. Let me know where you're listening from. We're going to have fun tonight. We're going to have so much fun. So come on in right now. Also, tag your business bestie, because guess what? It's about to go down tonight. It's about to go down tonight because I'm gonna be answering your questions live. You guys are amazing. You guys sent me so many questions. Thank you for your questions. I'm gonna answer your questions live. So I know some of you may be new to me. You may be watching this and you're like, what is this? I am Sue Denis. I am the home care agency growth expert. And what I do, I help people like you who are just who have an agency, you have your license, but you're looking to grow your agency. I help you grow your agency, and I also help people like you who are aspiring. They want aspiring entrepreneur. They want to get started with their home care agency. I help them go from idea to reality. So basically, we'll help you all along the journey. We help you start, we help you grow, and we help you scale. So I have all different types of clients. So I've been in the home care industry for over a decade. Yeah, it's been a long time. I was looking, I have like gray hair now. This is crazy. I've been doing this for a very, very long time. And the people I work with, there are people who are successful in their own life and also successful at what they do in their career or business. So that's who I am and that's who I help. So today, like I say, we're doing Q&A and I'm gonna get down into the Q&A. I have a lot of Q&As. So let's get started. So the first question is from C Love. C Love, if you are in the chat, say hello. This is your question. This is for you. So a question is it more profitable to do private pay or Medicaid clients? So I love this question. If you're here, say hello. Let me know that you are. If you want to know the answer to this question, put number one in the chat. Yeah, that's something. Thank you, T, for asking this question. That is something that I wanted to know as well. If that's you, drop number one on the chat, whether you are live or you are on the replay. Let me make sure I'm not seeing any comments. Let me make sure before, because I'm about to drop some really good nuggets. So I want to make sure that there are people here to get those nuggets that I'm gonna drop. So if you're here, drop something in the comments so I know I'm not alone. I know somebody is listening and I know I can drop those nuggets. So if you are here, drop something in the comments, so I know you are here, and that way I can go ahead and drop the nuggets. Let me make sure. Okay, let me see if you are here. Drop something in the chat. Let me know wherever you're listening, whether you're in the Facebook group, you're on YouTube, you're on my page, you're in the group. Let me know. Then we can start with dropping those nuggets here. Okay. Let me check the comments real quick. Okay, so let's get started. Yes, you guys are here. Awesome. And you can hear me. So let's get it. So question number one from T. Is it more profitable to do private pay or Medicaid clients? So that is a great question. Before I even answer that question, let's make the difference. What is private pay and what is Medicaid, right? So when you have a home care agency, you can have different payer sources. So payer source is basically the people, whoever's paying for the service, right? So in the industry, what we call private pay is basically people paying you cash out of pocket. They pay for their own services and they paying you cash out of their own pocket. That is private pay. Is that clear? Do you understand what is private pay? If you do, go ahead, put yes in the chat. Let me know that you understand what is private pay. Okay, let me know in the chat. Okay, great. So now, what is Medicaid? Medicaid is a state program where basically people who are indigent, people who don't make, like in lower income bracket, who don't make a lot of money, basically. So the state have program called Medicaid that can pay for their care. That is Medicaid. So now the question is, which one is more profitable? Because one thing I want you to know, one thing one of my mentors always say, like, as business owner, we solve problems for profit. Put I solve problems for profit in the chat for me. Good. Put I solve problems for profit in the chat. I solve problems for profit in the chat. Because, yeah, the reason I want you to write that, I want this to be engraved in your mind that you never forget what you do. You solve problems for profit. So if you're running a business, you have to be profitable. And I know a lot of us, we come into this industry and you're like, Sue, I came here because I have a passion. I love what I'm doing. I want to help the less fortunate. It's not really about the money. It's really about the care. But today, I want you to get to this realization. You're in business to make money. Okay? We're in there to help too. Don't get me wrong. But we are in business to make money. If your business is not profitable, it's like how it's gonna work. Think of it like, hey, when you get on the airplane, like if something is about to go down, the flight attendant is gonna put like their mask on first. So when you're in business, making money in your business is putting your mask on first, so your business can be where it needs to be, so you can help people. Because if your business is not profitable, guess what's gonna happen? You're gonna be pulling your hair all of everywhere. You're gonna be miserable. You're gonna be angry. You can't really help people. I want you to think of it. If you were, because we have to be real. Let's be real, right? If you had a job right now and the job didn't pay you, will you show up? I wouldn't. I know you wouldn't show up too, right? So if you're in business and you're not profitable, basically, like nobody's paying you, so why should you show up, right? So your business has to be able to make money, and when your business make money, you take better care of your clients. You'll be able to pay your caregivers without having issues. And I remember when I first started, I was exactly like many of you. I was like, you know what? I want to work with like the people who needs this the most. They don't have money to pay, and guess what? I will bring those people who don't have money to pay as clients, and I know they couldn't pay me. Guess what? When it's time to do payroll, nobody in my house can talk to me because the people they ain't pay, so I can do payroll because I already knew they didn't have the income to pay. So it's just like it's a hot mess. I'm pulling my hair. I'm angry. I can't do the things that I need to do. And guess what? It's because I choose to work with the people who can't pay me. I'm like, hey, if I don't take care of them, who's gonna do it? I'm the one who needs to do that. But I remember it like it was yesterday. When I was doing that, my husband pulled me aside. And it's like, babe, what are you doing? Are you running a nonprofit or are you running a business? Because all you do is basically take all the people who cannot pay because that's where your heart is, and then you bring them in. And then when it's time to do payroll, you don't have money. You always stressed. You always frustrated. It's like, what are you doing? Can I give you advice? I'm like, okay. It's like, how about you go ahead and target people who can pay for your service. And when you have people who can pay for your service, you can make a profit. Your cup can be overflowing. And when your cup is overflowing, guess what? You will have extra money where you can even provide service for free or at a reduced rate for the people who need it. And that was like mind blowing. If this is mind blowing for you, put mind blowing in the chat. Put mind blowing in the chat. Put mind blowing in the chat. If this is mind blowing for you, go ahead. Put mind blowing in the chat. Put mind blowing in the chat because that was mind blowing to me. Mind blowing. And since he said that, at first I was a little bit like, whatever, but once he said that and he clicked and I started applying that, it's been a game changer. Put game changer in the chat. Put game changer in the chat. Put game changer in the chat. It's been a game changer. Like, we've been able to attract clients that can pay for the service. We've been able to be profitable. And once we're profitable, we have a program still today in our agency. Yes, we do have an agency. We run our own boutique style agency. Yes, yes. So we have program in our agency where we can provide services for free and at a reduced cost for people who need it. But it's because we went for the higher paying clients, we attracted those clients, and we make a profit, and then we had money left over to help the less fortunate. Is this making sense? Yes or yes? Is this making sense? Let me know. Yes or yes? If this is making sense, let me know. Let me know. Let me know. Let me know if this is making sense. Let me know. So now, to see, I see you in the chat. So which one is more profitable, private pay or Medicaid? Short answer, private pay. And why is private pay more profitable? With private pay, the people are paid. You choose how much your rate is. Whatever your fee is, you choose your fee, right? So if you're choosing your fee, you get to choose how profitable you are. You're in charge, right? You are in charge. You're choosing what your fee is. You're choosing what is your profit margin. So you're in charge. So because you're in charge and you get to choose, you're the boss. So you get to choose. So that way you will be more profitable because you're in charge. Medicaid, on the other end, right? With Medicaid, when you do in Medicaid, whatever the state reimbursement, whatever your contract say that, and whatever the state reimbursement is, it is what it is, right? It is what it is. I was talking to somebody in the community the other day, and she's like, Sue, right now, my agency have about and I'm not saying any names, I'm not putting anybody out. It's like, Sue, right now we have about 90 clients in our agency. And then last year, 2024, our revenue was 1.2 million. I'm like, okay, great. Then she's like, but our payroll was, it's like I have 90 Medicaid clients. That's who I got the contract with. And our revenue was 1.2 million, but our payroll was 1.1 million. Let that sink. Are y'all seeing? Do you guys get it? Are you with me? I'm letting this sink. She said she has 90 Medicaid clients, 90 Medicaid clients, right? 90 Medicaid clients, revenue for the business 1.2, payroll 1.1 million. Are you guys with me? Are you guys getting this? Let me know. Are you getting it? Let me know, let me know, let me know. So that means for all this work that she is doing, even though the business made $1.2 million in revenue, when you minus revenue and payroll, there's only 100,000. And in the 100,000, there's other costs. There's probably she has rent. Maybe she has an employee in the office. By the time you calculate everything, there's no money left to pay her. And that happened because she is serving Medicaid clients. And I know some of y'all think I'm anti-Medicaid. I am not anti-Medicaid. I am not anti-Medicaid. What I want, if you do it, you can do all of it. But if you do it Medicaid, you have to make sure the Medicaid is making financial sense for your business. Are you guys with me? Are you guys with me? Yes or yes? Are you guys with me? Yes or yes? If you let me know, because I want to hear from you. Is this making sense? Because I want you today to get some clarity. That after you're done with the slide, you're crystal clear and you understand things that you need to understand to help move your business to the next level. Is that crystal clear? Is that crystal clear for you? Is that crystal clear? Is that crystal clear? Okay, yes. So now I'll give you an example of some of the people I've worked with. So I remember one of my clients, she's not Medicaid, she's private pay. Because as you know, I'm a huge private pay advocate, right? So one of my clients from back then, she is private pay. When she worked with me, we do about like 7 to 8 clients, private pay. Her agency for that month brought in about $70,000 in revenue. Okay? $70,000 in revenue with 5 to like let's say 7 to 8 clients, right? And what I teach my clients is my clients who are doing private pay, because if you're not doing private pay, you can't even apply this strategy. What I teach my clients who are doing private pay is like when the way you want your profit, the rule, like the rule of thumb when it comes to your profit is that you want 50% to stay in the business, right? You want 50% to stay in the business. What do I mean? So if she makes $70,000 to the month, we want 35,000. After, or let's say 35,000 goes to pay our employees, but we want 35,000 or more to stay in the business. And when you do private pay, you can do that because you get to decide your fee, you get to decide your profit margin. You're not gonna end the year and you make it looks like your business makes so much money, but then nothing is left. Then basically you just have a broke $1 million business, or you just a broke millionaire. Ain't nobody want to be a broke millionaire, okay? Y'all work too hard to be a broke millionaire. Put this in the chat. Say, I work too hard to be a broke millionaire. Millionaire. Y'all work too hard to be a broke millionaire. That's why you want to go, where the money resides, okay? You want to go where the money resides. That does not make you greedy or anything. That makes you you financially wise. And when you have more money, you can give more, you can help more, you can do all of those things more. Is that, are you guys getting it? Is it good so far? If you're getting this and this is good so far, let me know, let me know, let me know, let me know. So now the next question, let me know in the chat, let me know, I want your interaction. Let me know if this is good so far. Let me know, let me know, let me know. The next question is, she said, what are the steps to take private pay clients? Do I get an LLC? How does that work? One of the things that I see, I've seen this question in the community this week. I think there is somewhere where people are getting some sort of confusion where, hey, if I'm doing private pay, I can just get up and say, get an LLC and say I'm doing private pay, and then I start taking clients. This is wrong, okay? This is wrong. Whether the rules and regulations that you have to follow for your state, it doesn't matter who your payer source is. You still have to follow the rules and regulation. It doesn't matter if you take private pay, Medicaid, long-term care insurance. It doesn't matter who your payer source is. You still have to follow the state rules. You still have to get licensed like everybody else. So the first step, it doesn't matter if you're doing Medicaid, private pay. First step that you need, if you're getting started, you need to get licensed, right? You need to get licensed. First thing, you need to get licensed. You need to follow the state regulation. You need to get licensed. You need to get your policy and procedures in place. You need to get your client files in place. You need to get your client files in place. You need to get your employee files in place. You need to get all of those things. You need to get licensed. You need to get licensed. You need to get that together, okay? You need to get that together. Is that clear? Then, once you get your license and you're legal, now you can start serving. But once you start serving, you can serve people that are private pay, that are paying you cash, and then you can serve people who have long-term care insurance, okay? You can serve people who have long-term care insurance. Long-term care insurance are not regular health insurance. Long-term care insurance are like Genworth. Those are like John Hancock. Those are long-term care insurance. So once you get your license, You can serve people who are private pay. You can serve people who have long-term care insurance. You can also serve people who are workers' comp case. You can serve them. If you want to serve any payer source, like the VA, Veterans Affairs, if you want to serve any payer source like Medicaid, now you have to get credentialed. Let's say you have to get certified to those different payer sources to serve them. So if you want to serve VA, let's say you have to get it's called credential, but I'll say certified to make it easier to understand. So you have to get certified with the VA. If they take a new provider, you submit whatever paperwork that they tell you to submit to them. Then you get certified with them if they take a provider. Same thing with Medicaid. Again, the proper word is credential, but to make it easier, I say certified. That if you want to serve Medicaid, after you get your home care licensors, then you can do the second step where you get certified. You get certified, okay? Somebody say, slow down. Don't yell too much. I get too excited. Okay. Okay, let me slow down. You get certified with Medicaid. Yeah, you get certified with Medicaid, and then you can serve it. Do you guys understand? So it's kind of like a two-step process. Do you guys get that? Do you guys get it? Do you guys get it? Let me know, let me know, let me know. Do you guys get it? Do you guys get it? Do you guys get it? Let me know, let me know, let me know. Can you get me some water, please? Do you guys get it? Is that making sense so far? Let me know, let me know, let me know. Okay, let me know. So now I answered this question. The next question I'm gonna answer is from Martha Williams. Martha Williams. Martha say, I'm already licensed. I just need help on how to start getting clients and grow my home care agency. How many people is in the same boat? If you're in that boat, put one in the chat. Put one in the chat. You're like, hey, I'm already licensed. I just need help on how to start receiving clients and how to grow my home care agency. Okay. How many of you are in the same boat? Let me know, let me know, let me know. If you are in the same boat, let me know in the chat. And let me know in the chat. Make sure you tag your business best friend because they need to be here on this live too. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Okay, so how do you get clients? How do you get those private pay clients? So also, hey, is that too? How you doing? Hey, how do you get clients? How do you get those private pay clients? So, what I will give you, like, first of all, it's a process. I'm gonna give you like the bird's eye view, but there's more to it than this. Okay, it is a process. Put process in the chat for me. It is a process, right? It's kind of like anything worth having is a process. It is a process. But the summary, the best way, there's different ways to skin the cat, right? But the best way, in my opinion, I've been doing this over a decade. The best way, in my opinion, is that in order, this business is a relationship business. This business is what? A relationship business. That's what this business is. It is, put that in the chat, relationship business. So the best way to get clients is to build relationship in your community. Relationship is not built overnight. People buy from people they know, like, and trust. Put that in the chat for me. Know, like, and trust. People buy from people they know, like, and trust. People buy from people they know, like, and trust. Think of marketing. Marketing is like gardening, or let's say marketing is kind of like old school dating, okay? You don't get to somebody today and you're like, hey, and that's what y'all do. Yeah, I wish y'all know that's what we are doing. That's what you guys do. And you come into, oh, I don't have any clients. I went there and I dropped my paperwork, I dropped my cards, and they didn't call me. You're doing the wrong thing. That's not how it works, okay? That's not how it works. So think of it. Usually, most people, you don't go on a date on the first day and you're like, hey, let's have sex on this date. Or like, hey, let me drop my drawers on this day. Let's get it on. Most people don't do that. But that's what y'all do when you go market. You go like, hey, here's my card. Send me clients. That's exactly what y'all doing. Think of it. Marketing is old school dating. On the first date, you're just getting to know the person and to see if we're a good fit for one another. That's what marketing is. We're building relationship. And you don't become boyfriend, girlfriend on the first date. They don't like you on the first date. They don't even know you. So people don't even know you and you expect them to send you referrals. It doesn't work like that. It's dating, right? So that's not gonna happen. So you have to, it's relationships. So it takes time. They have to know, they have to like you, they have to trust you, they have to see you, you have to follow up. So and you can even think of it like gardening. When you plant the seed today, you have to water the seed, right? You have to take care of the seed before the seed blossom and become a plant. Then after the seed blossom and become a plant, then it bear fruits. It's a process. That's basically what that is. Okay. So it's a relationship business. That's how you get the client, by building relationships with caseworker, case manager, discharge planners. That's how you get business in there. And I know the next step you will say, hey Sue, how do I go? What do I say? Like if I go to hospital, what do I say? If I go to hospice, what do I say? Guess that will take more than just this Q&A, okay? That will take more than this Q&A. And for that, I have something for you that you can check out, something special that will change your life, like that I can share with you right now that you can get and that will blow your mind and change your life. Is it okay if I share it with y'all? Let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat. Let me get my let me hear if I can share my screen and I'll show you exactly what I am talking about that can help you. It's okay if I share it with you in the chat, if it's okay if I share it with you, because that will blow your mind. Because one of the things, before I even say this, because a lot of you praying to that the clients. Ooh, this is gonna be good. A lot of you are praying to get the clients, but your business is not even structured well on the inside. You don't even know, like, if you have a client, what is it that you should do? Are you even doing the right thing, right? You don't even know how to onboard the clients. You don't even know how to properly recruit. You're just doing things because you're doing things, and it's not your fault, y'all. I'm not saying this to shame anybody. It is not your fault. You don't know what you don't know, right? You don't know what you don't know, and it is not your fault if you don't know. But it's like a lot of you're praying to get clients, but if you get the clients, you're gonna mess it up. You don't even know if you're giving them the proper paperwork. You don't even know how to onboard them the right way. You don't even know if your pricing is even the right way. You don't even know, like, you don't know what you don't know. So yes, you need to get clients, but you also have to make sure your back office is set up the right way. All the things that you need is set up the right way. Do you guys agree? Yes or yes? Let me know if you agree with that. Yes or yes? Let me know if you agree with that. Like, your back office has to be ready. And I know a lot of times you're like, Sue, how do I get clients? And I answer the questions, and you come back and like you'll get it, but then guess what? Your back office is a mess. You don't know what you're doing, especially if you don't have an MBA. Nobody taught you how to do the business of home care, so you don't know what you don't know. So then it's gonna be a problem. So getting clients, marketing with operation goes hand in hand. Because if you get the clients and your operation is wacky, you're not gonna keep getting clients. And in this business, the other way you get clients is that the clients that you have, you serve them well. Let me tell y'all, old people talk. They ain't got nothing to do but talk. They're not doing anything, so they tell all of your business. Y'all know how this works, right? They tell all of their friends all of your business. They know if your business is wacky and you're not doing the right thing. They know. And guess what? They gonna start telling their little friend, hey, I got this agency. They don't even show up. They let me do whatever I want. I'm the one who make my own schedule. They don't know what they're doing. Like their caregivers are always late. They not trained. They know you don't know, and they start telling, and that makes your reputation bad. And let me tell you, your reputation is all you got. You ain't got nothing else. That's all you have, and you want to make sure you protect it. And that's why you have to make sure, as you're marketing, you make sure your operation is where it needs to be. So I got this page up. So let me show you what I have. And I know at least half of you on this live need this. Let me share the screen. I have it up now. So here, this is what I have for y'all. So here, I have this training portal. On this training portal, basically, I teach you like the most important thing that you need to know so you can run your business smoothly. Okay, are you guys with me? I show you the most important. If you can see my screen, let me know in the chat. Let me know you can see the screen. I show you the most important thing so your business can like be run smoothly. My students call this the Bible of home care. Okay, that's how my student call this training portal. Like I remember one of my clients, right now she runs a multi-million-dollar agency. When she met me, she already had her agency. She was doing Medicaid only. She had about like 30 clients doing Medicaid only, not seeing any profit. And she was pulling her hair. And she was trying to figure like many people were telling her, oh, do this, do that. She didn't know who to trust, who was fake, who wasn't fake. And she came to me and we had this conversation. I remember it like it was yesterday. We talked over the phone and I sent her this training portal. I'm like, take a look at it. I sent her a video of the training portal. I'm like, take a look at it. Let me know if that's what you need. And she came back. She's like, yeah, that's exactly what I need. And she went in, applied the thing from the training portal that she needed for her business. And then she went from like 30 clients, Medicaid clients, and then she went to 87 clients, and she went fully private pay. And 3 years later, now she has a multi-million-dollar agency. I just talked to her maybe 2 days ago, and last year she cleared 2.8 million something in her agency with private pay alone. Okay, private pay alone. And where she started with me was this training portal right there. That's where she started. So let's get on. So to show you the importance of this training portal. So here, this is a training portal. In this training portal, this is like a training library. Have over 110 lessons of all the things that you need from your business. We start with like slow food first, like your core value, your mission statement, your vision statement, because those are important. Then we get into the meat of this, the meat and potato, right? We get into the meat and potato. How do you package your services the right way, right? What are the different types? All of this are videos in there. And those are straightforward video lessons. They're not long. So like they probably like, hey, straight to the point. If y'all follow me, y'all know I don't have time for fluff. So it's like straight to this one is like 6 minutes. And then there's worksheets in there that you can do. All of those things are in there. Not only we go about like packaging your service, it goes in depth on pricing your service the right way so you can make profit, the different payroll sources that you can have, recruiting, hiring. How do you do it the right way? Should you have employees? Should you have contractor? How do you pay them? All of this. How do you advertise? All of this. How do you staff so you can stay in compliance with labor laws? How do you retain your caregivers? What do you need to do? How do you sell your service on the phone? You answer the phone when they call so you can sell your service properly. What are the mistakes to avoid? How do you do your free assessment so that way you can get the clients? How do you onboard your clients? All of that is there. What system do you need in place for payroll, for your home care software? How do you track your, like you name it, is in there. Your financial system, you name it, is in there. And how do you market? How do you find the clients that can pay for you for what you need? What do you say? How do you do it? All of this is all there. All there. How many of you right now, you're like, Sue, This is exactly what I need. If that's you, let me know in the chat. You're like, Sue, you don't know. This is exactly what I need. This is exactly what I need. This is exactly what I need. If that's you, let me tell you. What I'm doing for you, I'm doing something crazy for you today. And I'm doing something crazy. You can go on our website and I'll giving you 12 months access to this trading portal. Okay? 12 months access to this trading portal. I'm giving them, yeah. And it's a small investment of only 3,500. And you get access to that for 12 months. And then not only that, usually I give people access to that and then they go to it. But for when you do, like if you sign in today and you sign up today for it while we're on this live, or like today, if you do it today, whether we're on this live or not, if you do it today, you sign up today, I'm adding an extra bonus to you. I'm putting a community together for the people who are going to this class. So when you have questions, it's a community where I can answer questions for you as you go into this. And you have that for 12 months. That's crazy. That's insane. How many of you say, Sue, where do I sign up? Where do I get this link? And let me know in the chat. It's like, if you're ready, like, Sue, what did you say? I'm getting access to the trading portal for 12 months. Then you're giving us community where you'll be answering our questions for 12 months. Yeah, that's insane. Okay. Insane. If you're like, hey, where do I sign up? How do I do that? When do I sign up? Put that in the chat. If like you're ready to sign up, say, hey, I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. My team will drop the link for you. And it's for only a small investment of 3,500 for the whole year. For the whole year. Not only you get the training, you get a community. I get to answer any questions that you may have, and that's for the whole year. So you can go on our website. It's homecarebossesuniversity.com, homecarebossesuniversity.com, and then you can go ahead and sign up today. If you sign up today, I'll let you be part of the community. If you don't sign up today, no community, okay? For right now, but if you sign up today, you get the community. I answer your question in the community for a year, plus you get the trading portal. This is like crazy. If this is a crazy deal, let me know, let me know, let me know, let me know. Again, the link is homecarebossesuniversity.com. So now let's get back to the questions. Let's get back to the question. Next question. Let me get back to the question. Some bull I say I need it. I need it. Let me put the link in the chat. Because let me see, because I didn't see the link. Let me put the link. And then I'm gonna go back to the questions. Home Care Bosses University. That's the link. Link to join. Let me put it here. And then I think there's a way I can show it there. Bear with me, y'all. Bear with me. I think there's a way to show it there. But anyways, I'll figure out how to show it. But let's get into more questions. Let's get into more questions. Okay. So this other person here, C. Hankston. C. Hankston, how you here? C. Hankston, are you here? Are you here? Are you here? And if somebody is on my team is here, you can show it here on the chat on there so people can see it. I will appreciate that. Are you? Can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me? Are you guys able to hear me? Are you guys hearing me? Are you guys hearing me? Let me know in the chat because it looks like I'm frozen. Can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me? It looks like I'm frozen. Can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me? Because it looks like I'm frozen. Let me know, let me know, let me know if you can hear me. Let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat so you can go ahead and answer the rest of the question because there's so many questions. Now, like I had over 100 questions. I'm going to answer as many as I can, as many as I can. Can you guys hear me? Let me know, let me know, let me know. Let me know if you guys can hear me. Let me know, 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 because I'm not seeing you guys. Okay, you can hear me. Okay, good. Next, let's go. Awesome. Thank you. Next question. Next question from T and Skin. If I can I work full time? I work full time. Can I manage the time? Do we? Oh, that was the question. It's like if I can manage the time, I will be there. Okay. Okay. How do you hire? This is Nikki Lewis. Great question. Nikki Lewis, how do you hire and on board from a home office. Okay, awesome. How do you hire and on board from a home office? That's a great question. How many of you have a home office? Let me know in the chat. If you have a home office, let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat. If you have a home office, let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat if you have a home office. So somebody say, how do you hire from a home office? If you have a home office, let me tell you, when I started this, y'all want to hear the story? This is crazy. When I started this out of my closet, y'all. I used to live in a nice 2-bedroom condo. I didn't have extra space to really even do an office. My office was in my closet. That's what my office was. My office was in my closet. That was my office. So when I needed to hire people, what I did was I live in a condo. So they had how you call this thing? They had like, I forgot the name of it, but you know, like when you live in a condo, they have a place, like a common place where they have the pool, where they have an office and things like that. So I used to go there in that thing that they have. I used to go there and meet with my caregivers there. That was before Zoom was popular and all of that. So I used to go there in the office that they had at the condominium where I live. And then when I have meeting with clients that, or not with clients, with caregivers, that's where I will meet with the caregivers. That's where I will do my interviews. That's where I will do all of those stuff. Okay, that's what I did. At some point too, I used to do, because that was a long time ago. At some point, I used to also back then. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Dunkin' Donuts. Back then, Dunkin' Donuts had a meeting place that you could rent for like $15 an hour, and then I will do interviews there. Those are some of the things that I've done, right? Those are some of the things that I've done. But right now we live in a new era. This is the best time in history to be alive. This is the best time to really be able to do those things that we're doing, right? This is the best time. So now there's so many different ways. You can do it virtually. You can use Zoom, right? You can use Zoom. You can use Zoom and you can do this virtually. That's one option, right? If that's not an option, you can go to a co-working space. Have you guys heard of co-working space? Have you guys heard of co-working space? Let me know. Have you guys heard of co-working space? You can go to a co-working space for like a couple of hours, and then you can bring your employee in. Okay, so that's how you will do that. But let me tell you, when it comes to recruiting, there's so many things that you need to do in order to recruit your caregivers the right way. That is definitely outside of the scope of this. Let me show you. There's so many things, and I'll show you. And those things are also inside of the training portal. Let me bring that training portal here. And there's more, but I'll tell you a little bit. So when you're hiring, right? First of all, you need to understand the mindset of caregivers. And if you don't do that, that's the first place where you're failing. If you don't understand the mindset of caregivers, you need to, right? Because they don't react the same way that other people, like a lot of us are nurses, we have advanced degree and all these things. We have a different mindset than caregivers. That doesn't make them less than us or better than us. Caregivers have a different mindset. And if you don't understand the caregiver mindset, you're going to fail right then and there, okay? Not only that, you need to understand labor laws. Like, you need to be familiar with the Department of Labors. You need to understand labor laws, so that way you stay in compliance. And those are some of the things that we have here. You also need to understand how to classify your employees. And those are all the things I cover inside of our training portal. You need to know what type of caregivers you're looking for. Here, this is again lesson what I cover in the caregiver training portal, Home Care Bosses University. And then you need to know how to pay your caregivers. You need to know how to write the job description the right way. You need to know where to look for those caregivers. You need to know how to advertise to those caregivers. As do all of this. And once you advertise, there are things that you need to do. That, like, you need to be able to do certain things right away so you don't lose those caregivers. I'll go into all that detail inside of the training portal. You need to know how to pre-screen them. All of those things. There's even more. So, and you need to have the right system in place in order to do that. So those are things that are covered inside of the training portal. So if you really want to run your business the right way and have the right system in place, you better get that training portal, okay? Get that training portal. You can go to homecarebossesuniversity.com, homecarebossesuniversity.com, and then there you can get that, okay? Nikki asks another question. How do you, and Nikki, if you're there, let me know if I answered your question the way you wanted it. Nikki said, how do you follow up with old leads from a place of mom? Great question. So if you have old leads that you got from a place of mom, you can follow up with them by calling them, pick up the phone and call them. You can email them. Those are the things that you will need to do in order to follow up with them. So pick up the phone, call them, email them, and that's basically what you need to do in order to follow up with them. So now, how you follow up, what you say, it will depend on each of those. It will depend on each of those persons specifically, and that's why I add the community in the training portal. So if you have question how to follow up, you can ask this question. And that's not something that I usually do. Like, this training portal don't come with a community. But today, when you sign up today, I'm gonna drop the community there for you. So you have a community where you can ask questions, because certain things will be specific. And also inside of the training portal, I also talk about how do you follow up in that, what are some of the things to look out, what to say, what not to say as you are following up. Right? Somebody sent me a message saying, does the training portal have a payment plan? I don't have a payment plan for the training portal, and I will tell you why. Because once you join the training portal, I give you all the information right away. I don't drip the information. I give you all the information right away. So that's why the training portal do not have a payment plan. So once I give you the training portal, I don't withhold anything. You get all the information right away. So right now we do not offer a payment plan for the training portal. Okay, so the next question, somebody say, do you help with licensing? Absolutely, absolutely. Anybody here need help with licensing? Absolutely, absolutely. That is something that we help with. Absolutely, absolutely. Is there anybody else who need that? The person that asked that is Gladys Orode. Hey, Gladys, are you there? If you're there, let me know, let me know, let me know, let me know. Yes, we do help with licensing. We do have a program where we help you with licensing. We basically set up your business for you, everything that you need licensing, prepare you for your inspection, for your license inspection, do your policy and procedures, all the things that you need for your business. We do help with that. Our website for that, it's launchmyhomecareagency.com, launchmyhomecareagency.com. And then when you get on there, you'll see all of the information, how we help you get started. And then you can sign up from there right then and there. And then we can get you started. If you have questions about that, more questions, and you like to talk to somebody, let me know. Just DM me, let me know. Then I can have one of my representatives talk to you about it if you need more questions and you'd like to talk to somebody. But you can go on the website, see what we offer, and then you can get started right then in there. Okay? Somebody said, I'm interested, Lisa Wasso. I'm interested in a non-medical adult day program for senior. Where do I start? So you want to do an adult daycare? I don't do adult daycare. So I wouldn't know where you need to start. Okay. I want to know where you need to get started with that. So I can answer that, but first, I'll share the difference between the two real quick. So a non-medical home care agency is basically when you have an agency and you send the client, you send the caregivers to the client home to provide the service to them. That's what you do. Send the caregivers to the client home and they provide the service for the clients wherever the clients live. That's that. And the good thing about a home care agency, you don't need to have a building. That's less expenses, right? Less expenses that you need to do. You don't need to have a building. You do not need to have a building. That is like amazing. You don't need to have a building. You don't need any of that. So that's a less expense. So if like the capital to get started with home care agency is way less because you don't need a building. An adult day program, it's like basically an adult daycare where the elderly will come. You need a building, first of all, and the building has to be zoned appropriately. There's things that you have to follow. And then the elderly will come inside of the building that you have, and they'll spend their day there. And then at night, they go home with their family members. Is that making sense? Let me know. Is that making sense? Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. Does that making sense? Does that make sense? Does that make sense? Let me know. So that's the difference between the two. So to start an adult day program, you're gonna need more capital to get started with that, right? You're gonna need more capital to get started with an adult day program because you need a building for that. Make sense? Let me know. Next question. So you have let me see here. Sue. Let me see this. I'm looking at the questions to see. How do I get private pay in Virginia? I already answered that with private pay. I already answered that. Okay, so this question here, oh, that's a lot of question. uh that's a lot. Oh, that's a lot. This one person, I have a lot of question, a lot of question. A lot, a lot, a lot. So one of them, the question this person has, Zalika. That's a lot of questions, Zalika. A lot. Oh my God. I don't think I'll be able to answer all of it because so thank you guys. I think I'm gonna do more of this so I can answer. So Zalika said, can you tell me about the different options available for private pay? For private clients, insurance, cash, check, credit card? Great question. So, when you have private pay clients that are paying you, private clients that are paying you, how can they pay you? Yeah, of course, they can pay you cash money. Ooh, cash money. They can pay you cash. They can pay you with checks. They can pay you with credit card. They can pay you. Those are really the ways they can pay you. Cash, check, credit card. I can think of anything else. So, those are the way they can pay you. So they can pay you with cash, check, credit card. In order to be able to accept credit card, you're gonna need a merchant. Like you will need a merchant account in order for you to be able to get paid with credit card. When you see somebody pay, like allow you to pay them with credit card, is because they have what is called a merchant account. That's what they have. That's how you're allowed to pay them with credit card. Inside of our trading portal, I do show you here. You see, I show you how to set up your merchant account. I even share with you the different merchant account, the pros and cons, because some merchant account can be horrible. There have been merchant account where you get people pay you, because the way it works, when somebody pay you with a credit card, the money doesn't come to your bank account right away. The money goes to the merchant account. Then the merchant account transfer the money to your business bank account after a couple of days. Okay. So there have been instances, there are some merchant account where they hold your money for whatever reason and they don't give it to you because you may have violated something that you don't know. So in there, I in the trading portal and that course that says setting up your merchant account, I even like give you video in there on how to set up your merchant account. Who do I recommend? And give you like pitfalls to avoid. So we have that in there as well. We have that in there as well. That is something that we have there as well in the training portal. Other question. Next question. Next question. Let me see what else because she had a lot of questions. A lot. Some of those questions I answer. Are there particular pitfall or areas where new business owners often struggle when setting up their systems? Yes, yes, yes. That's a good question. Yes. You need different systems. You're gonna need like you need like anything that you do in your business that is repeatable. You need a system for it. You need like system for your payroll. You need system for like clock in, clock out. You need your merchant account. You need those systems. Some of the things, and I'm gonna go here again and share because there's so much goodies inside of the trading portal. So here, so you like some of the system usually people forget. They will get the software in this, but there are other things that are systems that are not technically related to software that you need to set up in your agency. You need systems to track your applicants so you can know who applied, where are they in the application pipeline? Because you need a pipeline for your applicants. So if somebody apply, the first thing in the pipeline, the application. Then you need like, hey, if you review the application, then they move into your pipeline where you say, hey, application was reviewed. Then the next thing might be like, hey, you invite them to an interview. So you have to move them in your pipeline and you have to be tracking them. A lot of time people forget to do those things and track your applicants. Those are some of the pitfall that I've seen people do. Because let me tell you, let's say it's important that you track your applicants. You need to know who applied, and like you need to know like somebody that applied that you don't even want to take back again because they may have applied and they were rude, they didn't show up or whatever. You need to be able to track and tag those applicants so you know. So if they come back, you don't need them again. Or you need to be able to track your applicants so that way when you're like, let's say when it's time you need somebody, then you know exactly who you can call to come back and hey, we have a position that is reopened and things like that. The other thing, this when it comes to system, people do not track their billable hours, right? And that's something that I'm really, really big on. A lot of times, most people come to me and say, hey, what's your billable hours? They look at me like I have two heads because they don't even know what that is. Because everybody out there, they're telling you, hey, you need to get clients, clients, clients. That's cool. But let me tell you what's even like, even yesterday, I was in a call with this lady and she's like, hey, how many clients I have? And basically, I just say, that's irrelevant. The number of clients do not mean much, at least not to me. Because guess what? You can have 100 clients and the 100 clients you have, they each taking 4 hours from you. And you going crazy because you need a caregiver for all these people and all of that. And I may have 15 clients. And out of my 15 clients, each of those clients at least are taking 40 hours a week. Guess what? I'm making more money than you, even though you have more clients. So that's why the number of clients is not relevant as the number of billable hours. Put billable hours in the chat for me. Is the number of billable hours. That is what is important. The number of billable hours. You need to have your billable hours where they need to be. And those are systems that you need to put in place to track your billable hours. I have that inside of the trading portal as well. You need to put all these financial systems. Like you need to be able to know the different financial system. What bank account do you need? What financial recording system do you need? And I'll go over all of that and I'll show you how to even set those things up inside of that trading portal, right? How to reconcile your account, how to record like your mileage, all of those things, how to organize your file. All of those things are inside of the trading portal. So you need to have all of those systems. It's not just software, but you need to make sure you have all of the system. When I tell y'all this trading portal is gold, this trading portal is everything. This trading portal is gold. Like, you need, like, I'm telling you, if you serious, like, this is 2025. Like, I know a lot of you like, Sue, this year is my year. It's gonna be amazing, right? This year is my year. It's gonna be amazing. Let me tell you, if this is your year and you're praying for rain, you need to be ready. You need to make sure you have your system in place. You need to make sure your business is where it's supposed to be. You need to structure it, because, like, you don't want to fumble the blessing that is coming your way. And that's where the training portal come in. And that's what you need to basically help elevate your business in 2025. Who's ready to elevate their business in 2025? If you're ready to elevate your business in 2025, let me know. If you're ready to elevate your business in 2025, let me put elevate in the chat. Put elevate in the chat. Let me know. Let me know. And if you're ready to do that, you know how to go to just hop on Home Care Bosses University, go on the training portal, Home Care Bosses University, and like get in now. Register right now. Get on there. Get on the training portal and start elevating your business. The thing is, it takes time to elevate your business. It's not gonna be overnight. It's not like you're gonna go today and everything change. When you're inside of this training portal, you're gonna have to make sure that you have a system to follow. So you do what's more important first. And that's why I give you a year access on it, because it may take you a year to put all of the system together. Because you work on what's more important first, you set that up, you stabilize it, then you go into the next thing. Okay, then you go into the next thing. Is that making sense? Yes, yes. If that is making sense, yes, yes. Please say, is there one system that includes it all? No, some of the things you have to create. There are software that has a lot of things that you will need, but some of those things you're gonna have to create. Because like your business, nobody to business is the same. So some of those things you're gonna have to create specifically for your business. Is that making sense? Yes, 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 yes. Yes, 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 yes. So somebody say the next question, Gima Chawuki. She said, how do you pay the living caregivers? Anybody want to know this answer? If you do, let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat. How do you pay the living caregivers? If you want to know the answer to this question, let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat. So you gotta pay your living caregivers. You pay them a daily rate. That's how you pay living caregivers. But one of the things that you have to make sure, you want to make sure you are familiar with labor laws, so you can make sure you, because with like living caregivers, they are considered domestic worker. So there's a way you pay domestic worker. There's a way you treat domestic workers. So you want to make sure you follow the rules for that. And again, the training portal got me a broken record. Again, those are things like here, I'll show you. In the training portal, I'm gonna go there. Let me see. Here, how to staff a leave-in. It's inside of the training portal. Staffing, because how you staff somebody who's a 24-hour care leave-in and how you staff a 24-hour around the clock is not the same. And those are the things I have, again, in the training portal. Let me see your hand. Like, if you're like, hey, Sue, I'm ready. I'm getting into the training portal. If you're ready to get into the training portal, put ready in the chat. Say, Sue, I'm ready. I need this training portal. Put ready in the chat. 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 Let me know. Let me know if like, hey, Sue, I'm ready to get it into the training portal. Put ready in the chat. 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 And then we can go from there. Put ready in the chat. put ready in the chat. Let me know. Identify yourself. Let me know. Okay, Miranda say, I'm ready. Go ahead, Miranda. Go to on the website. You can go there right now, homecarebossesuniversity.com. Home care. Henry say, I'm ready. Go in there, Henry. It's homecarebossesuniversity.com. Homecarebossesuniversity.com. And then there you can sign up. Once you sign up, let me know so I can celebrate you. I can celebrate you. Let me know once you sign up, and I will be sure to celebrate you. Just let me know once you sign up, and I will be sure. Bola say, hey Bola. Bola say she's ready. Go ahead, guys. Kia say she's ready. Go ahead, go on the page and just let's make it happen. Go on there. Go on the page, homecarebossesuniversity.com, university.com, and then you can go from there. So now I'm gonna look at the question. Let me see other question. Do you have a list of long-term care insurance? So let's explain this. That's a great question. Do I have a list of long-term care insurance? Do I have a list of long-term care insurance? Short answer, no. Long answer, maybe no. But I'll explain. So with long-term care insurance, when the way you get clients with long-term care insurance is that once you go to your client's home, you want to always make sure that you ask them if they have long-term care insurance, right? If they have long-term care insurance, right? If they have long-term care insurance, right? If they have long-term care insurance, then if they have long-term care insurance, you can provide service to them. You will need to contact their long-term care insurance, and then each long-term care insurance has their own process that they want you to follow. They will let you know, and then we'll go from there. Again, look, inside the training portal, guess what's in there? How long-term care insurance work? How does private pay work? How does workers' compensation work? How does VA aided attendance work? How does the government aids work? Okay, that's all in there for you. All in there for you. All in there for you. And you guys who are here, you can ask questions too. If you, the people who are live, make sure you ask question as well. Ask question as well. And then here, let me see what other questions. How to get started, how to start getting clients within the marketing. Okay, I answered that already. Um, somebody say, what's the difference between home care and home health? Who's that person? Mala, I think. Mala. What's the difference between home care and home health? Home care is non-medical, okay? Home care is non-medical. Home care is non-medical. Home care is non-medical. That means we're sending caregivers in the client home. So our caregivers go to the client home, they take care of them, with their activity of daily living, okay? Take care of them with activity of daily living. That's basically what they do. They can cook, clean, take them to the doctor, take them to the hair salon, do all those things. That's what the caregiver does. That's non-medical. Medical, home health is medical. With medical, they basically rehabbing people, treating diseases. That's what they're doing. They don't send caregivers. They send registered nurse, physical therapy, speech therapy. Those are the people that they send in the home, and usually they in and out. They come and do a shot for like 5 minutes and they done. They come to do a dressing and they done. They come to do some little exercise and they done. With us, we help people, we prevent people from going to the hospital. We help them. Basically, to me, I feel like what we do is the most important thing as home care agency. We each are our police, but I feel like with home health, they come after things are already like messed up, right? Then that's when they come and fix it. But with us, we fix things before they come. We there to help the client stay independent. We're there so they can age in place. So that's basically the difference between medical and non-medical. Did that make sense? Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. Does that make sense? Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. His person, at least his person Medicaid worth it. I think I answered part of this in the beginning, but I'll go over some part that I may not have thought. Is Medicaid worth it? It can be. Okay. It can be. You don't have to put all of your eggs in one basket. It can be. That's why I say with Medicaid, you have to make sure it makes financial sense for you. For you and you alone, okay? So there are states where they pay like $30 for Medicaid as reimbursement. If your state is paying, trust me, y'all, if Florida was paying $30 an hour for Medicaid, I'll be doing Medicaid right now, okay? I'll be doing Medicaid right now. It just doesn't make sense for me in Florida, right? But if, like, you're in a place, Medicaid is reimbursing $30 an hour and it makes sense, then let it make sense for you. And like, even like somebody in the group had said, this is true. You can diversify. You can have private pay. You can have Medicaid. If it makes sense for you. You don't have to put all of your eggs in one basket, right? Just so you know. Like I advocate private pay because I know if you do private pay, you will get a better return on private pay. Then I know that's where the money resides. I advocate for that. But you can put your eggs in different baskets. You just have to make sure it makes sense for you financially for your business. And if your state is doing $30 for Medicaid, jump on it, okay? Jump on it, jump on it, jump on it, jump on it. I'm looking to see the other questions. I answered this. So how to get in home care private pay client. I answered this. Do you need any specific background to own a home care agency? No, you don't need any specific background to own a home care agency. You do not need any specific background to own a home care agency. Can you run an agency from home? If your state says yes, that's from Rosaline. If your state say yes, then you can run a home care agency from home. If your state say yes. How do I get clients who can pay for my service? To get clients who can pay for your service, there is different things that you can do in order to get clients who can pay for your services, right? You can market in areas that are affluent where people have more disposable income. Because let's face it, home care services is a very needed service, but it is also a luxury service, right? Not everybody have disposable income to afford home care, and that's okay, right? That is okay. So yeah, so like you can target more affluent area. That's one of the ways. Like I said earlier too, relationship marketing. There are other types of marketing where you can do like Google ads to market your agency. Those are some of the other ways that you can get clients. See, say I'm a little confused. So when you're getting a home care license, is it $500? Where are you located? Because the price for a home care license is different based on your state. So every state have different licensing fee. Okay, every state have different licensing fee. It doesn't have to be like for example, California, to get started with a home care agency, the licensing fee is $5,603, right? For example, in Tennessee, the licensing fee is $500, right? So different states have different fees. Virginia, I believe the licensing fee is $500. So the $500 is the fee to pay the state to get your home care license. That's the fee to pay the state to get your home care license. Then once you want, after you get your home care license, if you want to serve Medicaid, then you're gonna apply for Medicaid to become a Medicaid provider, and you pay whatever fee that they ask for. Is that making sense? Let me know. If I know you're on the live, if that is making sense, let me know. Let me know. Somebody say, I really want to start my home care agency, but I don't have any support. I need encouragement. I know what I'm just gonna say may be harsh, but don't take it personal. You know, when somebody say that, they're about to, to walk on somebody's toes. Okay, just though I love you, don't take this personal. Okay, let me tell you, when God was telling you that God put these ideas in your heart to do your home care agency. When he was telling you, it wasn't a conference call. It wasn't. It wasn't a conference call where I put like your husband, your wife, your kids, your dogs, your sister kids, your cousin. It wasn't a conference call. It was a call for you. So I know this may sound harsh. You can count on anybody to encourage you. They don't understand what you're doing. The calling is your calling. It's nobody else's calling. So they're not gonna understand. You'll be lucky and blessed to have family who support you. They don't have to support you. That's not a right. They do not have to support you. Not at all. So if you know you have a calling, if you know God put this in your heart, go for it and be obedient to God and do it. And I'm telling you this, I'm telling you this for me. They are like, I have the most supportive husband that you can think of. But my husband and I, and also, oh man, there's so much I can go into this. So I have the most supportive husband. But me and my husband, we are very opposite. We're not the same at all. Not at all. Nothing. Like super opposite. I'm like flamboyant. I'm like, hopefully that's the right words. But like, I'm like, hey, I'm excited. Like, yeah, that's me. My husband is very reserved. Like, it doesn't say a lot of word. For me, when I'm about to do something, let's say God give me something to do and I see it, I'm like, I'm excited. And when I bring it to my husband, I'm expecting for him to respond the same way I will respond. Because if my husband come in with an idea, I'm like, yes, baby, you got it. Go do it. I believe in you. Let's go. And I'm like, what can I help you do to bring it to life? That's me. That's how I go with my husband when he like bring in an idea, right? That's what I do. When I bring in an idea to my husband, because this man is very reserved, if I bring an idea to him, he'll be like, okay. And guess what? He's supportive. And I'll get upset. I'm like, I just told you about this bright idea and you didn't jump out of your chair. You didn't do any of this. What's going on with you? You're not supporting me. But that's a lie. The man support me in his own way, right? And support me in his own way. It's like, to him, it's like, okay, if you want to do it, then do it. Okay. I'm with you. Whatever you want, I'm going to be there. But it's not going to be excited about it like I am. And it took me years to understand. So sometimes we saying people don't support us. It's not like they don't support us. They support us in their own way. The second thing is, right? The second thing is not only they support you in their own way, they don't have to support you. If this thing is in your heart and you truly know this is what you're called to do, you don't need support. You just run with it. When this thing is successful, the people who need to support, they'll support. Okay? So you don't need their support. Run with it. If you truly believe that's what you call for, that's your assignment for this season, just go with it and then just do it. You do not need their support. Okay? You do not need their support. So don't wait for somebody to support you before you're like, oh yeah, that's when I'm gonna do it, because just go for it. Just go for it. There's so many things I didn't pursue because I said, oh, nobody support me. But then I look back, I'm like, you know what? They didn't have to support me. And number two, they supported me in their own ways. They're not gonna, like, not everybody gonna show up the same way that I do show up for them. They're gonna show up for me in their own way. I hope that was helpful and not too, you know. But if it was too, you needed it to help you move forward. Okay, because I'm here to stir your soul. I'm here to stir your soul. Last question I'm gonna answer, and I'm gonna go. Yeah, there's so many questions. I'm gonna have to do this again. You guys were so amazing. You guys said so many questions. I'm gonna have to do this again. Another day. Maybe next week Wednesday I'll do this again. But last question: how much it is in Minnesota licensing fee? How long does it take? What is the license called? In Minnesota, the licensing fee is $2,100. Is the basic home care license. That's what non-medical is, and it is $2,100 right now. It's taking a little bit of time in Minnesota. They are behind. So if you're serious about getting started in Minnesota, you need to get started right now. So before I get going, again, did you guys get value in here tonight? Did you guys get some value tonight? Let me know. Was this good or was this good? Let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat. Was this good or was this good? Did you get some value tonight? Let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat. Did you get some value tonight? Did you get some value tonight? Let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat. Did you get some value tonight? You want to start a license? We can help you to start your license. We have a program that can help you do that. You can check out our program if you go on our website, launchmyhomecareagency.com, launchmyhomecareagency.com, launchmyhomecareagency.com. If you go there, you will basically be able to see our program launch to get started with your home care agency. Launch myhomecareagency.com. That's for people who are launching. For all of the other people, you have an agency, but you want to make sure you're doing the right thing. You want to make sure your back office is straight, and you want to get those private pay clients. You know where it's at. You need to get onto the training portal, homecarebossesuniversity.com. With the training portal, you get access to the training portal for a year. And also, when you register today, I'm adding, I've never done this before, I'm adding community in it. I'm adding community in it. So you'll get access to the community where I will answer your questions for 12 months. You get access to the training portal for 12 months. You get access to the community for 12 months. And in the community, when you have questions, you can bring in your questions inside of the community. And to do that, it's only the training portal. It's only $3,500 when you sign up today. Because if you go on the website, I just added this while I'm talking to you live. Okay. For the people who sign up today, I'm adding community, where in the community you have a community of all the people who are in the program, and I'll be there answering questions that you have for the next 12 months. Okay. And remember, the things I'm in the trenches with you. I know what's working now, what's not working, because guess what? We also have a boutique style agency. So we're not just like telling you, I'm like, unlike like other people who are like marketers, like the marketing coaches. No, we're not that. We like home care agency owner helping another agency. So it's an agency owner helping another agency, so you two can succeed. So go on our website, get in. Let me see who's getting in, so I can know if you're gonna sign up today for the Home Care Bosses University. Go ahead, put ready in the chat right now, so I know who's my people, who's gonna continue getting some good gem. Imagine how you see how much gem that I drop here for free. So imagine how much gem you're gonna get inside of the training portal. If you're ready, you're gonna sign up tonight. Put ready in the chat. Put ready in the chat, so I can know who's my people, who's gonna move forward with us. Go ahead, put ready in the chat. Put ready in the chat. Let's do it. I know some people earlier put ready, like Bola, like Henry. I think there were a couple other people I don't remember right now. So if you're ready, drop ready. Najma, say ready. Yeah, ready. So go ahead on the website, homecarebossesuniversity.com, and get started today. Go ahead, pay your fee today. You get access to it right away. Once you pay your fee, you pay it's only 3,500. Once you pay the 3,500, you get instant access today and for the next 12 months. And again, I'm adding community in there, so you can have a community in there. I'll be in there answering questions for you, as you're gonna have questions that come along. That alone by itself is priceless. Okay, that is priceless. But if you want to have community, if you want to have the access where you can answer questions in the community and be in the group of like-minded people, you have to register today. Again, the website is homecarebossesuniversity.com, homecarebosses university.com, homecarebosses university.com, and then we basically go from there. Okay, I'll see you guys soon. Love you. Love you. See you guys soon. I love you. Bye-bye. Talk to you soon. And if you have any questions, my DMs are open. Drop a DM for me on Facebook. My DM is open. If you have a question, just let me know. And then we will basically go from there. Okay. Drop me a DM on there, and then my DMs are open. I'll answer for you. Thank you. I hope you guys had a great time. I had a great time. Now it's time for me to go be mom and do things that I need to do. And that I'll talk to you. I'll talk to you later. Bye bye. Love you all.